In this video, I'm going to show you how to turn your expertise into a premium, scalable, and profitable online business without chaos, without stress, and without constantly chasing clients. But before moving forward, I'm going to tell you my conclusion, what I find out after spending 8 years in the digital marketing field, working with over 150 businesses, helping them to increase their revenue, to do better marketing, of course, and make more sales. A part of these businesses, they were businesses with teams and employees, and they already have systems and so on. But it was really different for the businesses with, let's say, solopreneurs or just experts who have a little team. And by the way, this video is about this category. These experts, in most cases, have a really good, let's say, delivery. Their clients are happy in most cases, and they bring results to them. But the problem for them is that it's really hard to transmit all that knowledge, all that expertise, and all that information and the value that they have to offer. It's really hard for them to transmit it to strangers. It's really hard for them to attract new clients and to create systems and to create the content and what it takes in order to attract new clients, new customers, and to make more people understand what they have to offer and why it's so valuable. This is a bottleneck for them in most cases. And it's not just about the marketing. Many of them are just trying to go directly to marketing, and they try to improve their marketing. They try to improve, let's say, their copy or their ads or their funnel and so on. But before doing any marketing, it's really important to understand that you need a good architecture that can sustain that demand that you want to capture with your marketing. Because marketing, in most cases, it just amplifies what is working and what is not working. So if something is working in your business and you are just doing more marketing and you amplify with ads and you are doing more promotion and so on, of course, things will go better and the business will grow and the profit and so on. But if there's a problem in the architecture, in the business structure, that is where things are not, that is where the marketing is not working. This is where the marketing works really bad, and it just amplifies that is not working, And in this video, I'm gonna show you the method that me and my clients are using to not just scale our businesses and not just to increase our profit. It's not only about that. It's also about getting more clarity in what you do, doing it in a way that don't drain you, so you will not end up being burnout, and also making more impact in other people's life and attract more clients, not just from recommendation, but from your content, from your marketing, from your social media, and so on. Now, again, it's not about your ability, it's about the architecture. You have the value, but you are missing the architecture that makes it scale. I've been on the other side of this too. How did it all begin for me? Well, after 3 years working as a marketing specialist, I opened my own business in 2020. I wanted control, freedom, autonomy, and I started a digital marketing agency. It was called Vincit. I got some good results, but I just add it here to understand that I'm not new into market. I'm not just another, let's say, person with no experience that had a coach or mentor who taught me everything, and I'm just copy paste everything from my coach or from my mentor, like most people are doing in this market. In the business industry, In the years that followed, I helped over 150 businesses through positioning, growth, and online sales. I helped experts, founders, and service providers from Romania, because I'm from Romania, but also from the UK and the US market across different industries. I also built a small team and started scaling the agency. And here are some reviews and some logos of the companies that I work with. Now, the agency was growing, but I was burning out. I had different clients, different expectation, different problems, and zero predictability. I was doing everything for everyone, and nothing felt stable. What I wanted and what I was actually building didn't match. So I made a hard call, shut down the agency model, and build something different, something built to scale without consuming the person running it. Today, the business runs on systems, not on my daily energy. And the same architecture is what I now build with other experts. That's how the High Ticket Legacy was born. High Ticket Legacy is a consulting program through which experts build a scalable, predictable, and profitable online business from their expertise. And that's what I did with Daniel, for example. After 1 year collaborating with Daniel, he got a new car. He is very happy. In the beginning, for example, he was not confident. He didn't post too much. He didn't have a content strategy. It was really hard for him to understand what it takes and what he has to do in order to attract better clients, to increase their profit, and also to be perceived as a premium expert that delivers premium results, And after working with me, he got that transformation. Now he has better clients. He has better transformations. He knows how to promote himself. He knows how to emphasize what he has to offer. Okay, let's move further, and I'm going to present you the High Ticket Legacy framework. It's a 4-stage framework, the architecture that turns your expertise into a business built to last. It has 4 steps: the architect strategy, legacy offer, authority engine, and circular system. We will start with the first one, and we will go to each one step by step. So we'll understand better these steps that it takes in order to not only monetize your audience, but also to increase your profit, your margin, and also to scale your business with systems. Now, the old approach to strategy is that you chase niche hacks and copy-paste templates with no vision behind them. You define your avatar by guesswork. You throw money at ads and see what sticks. You build a new offer for every new client, and this is really hard for you to scale without having a productized offer, Your business runs on content hamster wheel. This is really bad. The new approach is the architect strategy, to think like an architect, It starts from your identity. Then, from that identity, you must also be perceived by other people to be the same. It's not the same how you perceive yourself and how others perceive yourself. And you have to influence what others' perception are about you. That's why you need to have a good positioning, a strong positioning in the market. And you need the authority narrative. The new approach also is about avatars built from data and observation, not just assumptions. It's also about a vision sharp enough to drive every campaign. One core offer with a clear transformation, and content driven by strategy, not by trends. The architect strategy has the following 4 steps. The first one is strategy clarity, where you have to work on your identity and your mission, your new standards, to have an audit and a research about your content, about your social media profiles, about what you've been doing in the market since this moment, and you need a solid foundation. Now, you need also a premium avatar. For that premium avatar, of course, you need premium positioning in the market, you need a premium branding, and you need to gain trust and respect from your audience. Then you need a money model. We will talk more in the legacy offer chapter. Also, you need a unique mechanism, because this is personalized and this cannot be replicated, not even by AI. Now, the architect strategy gives you some benefits. I'm not gonna read all of them, just pause this video and read everything. Let's move to the legacy offer. Here, in my opinion, it's really a bad way to create multiple avatars or to have multiple avatars with no connection between them. So what I mean by that, when you are creating a business, you must start with a customer in mind. With the end customer, I mean that person who wants to buy what you have to offer. And they have a problem. They have multiple problems. They have symptoms. They have needs and desires. And what you have to offer is what helps them solve that problem and to satisfy their needs and their desires and so on. Now, this is why businesses exist in the first place. This is why we have this economy. This is why we have different industries, domains, and niches. Now, if you have multiple avatars, it means that you need multiple offers. You need multiple delivery. You need more time to spend with your customers, to understand them, to create the product for them or the service for them, to serve them. You need to build more teams. You need to work in more areas. And it's really, really hard to do that. And it can be scalable with a team and with systems and so on. But what I recommend you is to just go with one avatar. And with that avatar, of course, you can create multiple offers. You can understand where they are right now in their journey, because your avatar can be at the beginning. Let's say they are beginners, but the same avatar can also be in a more advanced phase in their journey. And you know all the steps that they need to take whenever they are in their journey. And based on that, of course, it's the same avatar, but it's the same avatar with different needs and with different problems and desires. So that's why you can create multiple offers based on that, the same avatar, based on the journey that they are in right now. More avatars means more products, more complexity, more wasted resources, more chaos, and then, of course, stagnation. Once you have one central avatar, you can create one core product. You start with a central problem that they have. For example, there are all the free markets, the money market, the relationship market, and the health market. And in that market, you can understand that there is a big problem, like making money or just being more healthy or just have better relationships. But there are tiny problems that you can go deeper and you can create specific offer just for that problem. But your core offer needs to be based on a core transformation that you are building. So this is like your high ticket offer that you have to that you must create for your audience, for your avatar. It's the highest value tier that you have, where you bring the complete transformation, where you offer one-on-one mentorship, consulting, coaching, group access, direct support from you. It's a clear A to B journey. This is the best thing that you can offer to your audience. It also means that you bring the best value with this offer. And of course, it's going to be more expensive than other offers. And this is not for everybody. That's why you also create a mid-ticket offer, like a premium community, where you just have, let's say, group calls. Here you build continuity and depth. And this is your retention tier, This is where you want to create retention, like subscription-based communities, where you offer support, you offer trainings, workshops, expertise, education, but you cannot deliver full transformation. It requires your time, your energy, your one-on-one expertise. And it's really hard to help everybody. That's why it's really different to have a one-on-one consulting or mentorship than to have a one-to-many consulting or mentorship. It's going to be really different. It's also about the privacy, about your customer data. They cannot share it with all the group. It's something that is more sensitive, and you need to. That's why you can have this kind of one-on-one offer, like a high ticket offer. Of course, it's the low ticket offer or low ticket offers, where you have limited offers, a paid live event, or a limited offer like a webinar or a workshop, where you provide maximum value with small commitment. It attracts qualified buyers, not freebie seekers or freebie hunters. And this is your trust and qualification tier. This is the best approach if you want to attract, let's say, your premium clients, but with a small commitment from them, just to get more trust, just to make more connection. Because sometimes it's really hard to just sell high ticket, and you need a little commitment from them. You need them to take the first step, which will solve them a little problem, so they can have some contact with what you have to offer. And if they like it, of course, they can get more. They can join your community or even your program. Then, of course, the free ticket, where you want to focus on getting marketing qualified leads. So not just leads, not just followers, not just random people who follow you or to watch you. No, you want qualified marketing leads. So these are people who are not ready to buy right now, but they are qualified because they are your avatar. They have some problems, or they not. Just they have some symptoms, or they're just not ready to buy yet because they don't have enough trust in what you have to offer or in you. Here you create free content shaped for the avatar, like this training that you are watching right now. It builds awareness and starts the trust loop. Same materials reused across channels. Now, the third step is the authority engine. Here, you must avoid building content intensity and random ads. If you post like an influencer, you attract viewers, not buyers. You chase vanity metrics like likes, views, followers. You give endless free education with no conversions. You hand your growth over to algorithms and trends, and you burn money on cold funnels and forced sales. This is very, very, very wrong. You will only waste money, energy, and so on. The problem isn't that you create too little, is that you create the wrong content for the wrong audience. In most cases, this is the problem. To sell at scale, three things have to work together. First of all, it's awareness. Of course, you need awareness. There's no point selling if no one knows you exist. Experience alone doesn't move the needle, and being known by the wrong people is just useless. You need to be known by people who actually need your solutions. That's the kind of awareness that you need to build. You need trust. When people trust you, they will buy from you. If they don't trust you, if they don't like you, they will not buy. And that's why you need trust. And there are 3 layers of trust you have to be in place. They have to be in place before someone buys. They need to trust you. They need to trust what you have to offer. And also they need to trust themselves. They need to trust themselves that they are capable of doing what they need to do to accomplish what you tell them to do in your program, for example. Then there is respect. Respect in market, it's very, very important. It's something that it cannot be bought. Respect builds authority. Of course, if you have people who trust you and who respect you, it's really nice. The work will be better. The sale call will be better. The process that they are doing, that they are taking in your program is going to be better. They will do what it takes in order to have success. But that's only because they trust you and they respect you. You can build all 3 through your content, of course. You need pro content here. Position, respect, and outcome. You need to create short form content and also long form content. Short form content is to get more visibility, authority, and conversion. And the long form content builds connection, depth, and sales. Also, the organic content that you create, you can amplify with ads. Once you amplify that with ads, your pro content, you can get more conversions, more followers, more leads, more buyers. For example, from one of my clients, it's around 5.5k leads with around $4 per lead in a business niche. These are some results that my clients got in the high ticket legacy program. For example, $10k in sales with only $445 in ad spend in 30 days, or around $114,000 in sales with just 30k in ad spend in 6 months. These are some results that my clients made in the high ticket legacy consulting program. The authority engine gives you the following. You stop chasing vanity metrics and you start building real authority in the market. You attract the right audience, not just random followers. You build a steady flow of qualified prospects. Your clients join your movement, not just your list. And your message becomes clear, premium, and also confident. Now, let's make a quick recap. We had the architect strategy with strategy clarity, with the premium avatar, with money model, and unique mechanism. Then we have the legacy offer with the 4 components to complete scaling from free ticket to low ticket to mid ticket to high ticket. Then you have the authority engine with awareness, trust, and respect, where you create content. When I say content, it's not only about social media content, it's also about your landing page, your email, all kind of content. Also the webinars, the funnels that you are creating. It's a lot of content here. It's not just a post on Instagram. Now this is enough. These 3 are enough to monetize the audience and to make a lot of money. Without any system, without doing anything, you can also do it by yourself, without any team, with just your time, your energy, and it's enough to make a lot of money. But if you want to scale, you also need the circular system. 4 systems have to run together for the business to scale. Each of these systems has the same anatomy: components, rules, a flow, a repeatable result. Build all 4 and the business stops depending on improvisation. We start with delivery. This is where what you have to deliver to your audience. You can all optimize there. You can create systems. You can make things automatically. You can use AI to automate your workflow and to deliver results even faster and better. Then you need to create the monetization system. Then you have the presentation system. And after that, you have the promotion system. So these 4 are the systems for business scaling. Deliver, it's how the client receives your value. The monetization, how the money comes in. The presentation, how the offer is explained. And promotion, how the message reaches your avatar. You attract, you convert, you onboard, and then you bring results. And with those results, you promote again. You can show these results to your audience so you can attract more people to your presentation, convert more people, then monetize, then onboard them to your program, deliver, and bring again the results. And that's the circular system. So you start with delivery, you work on monetization system, the presentation system, and promotion system, and you do it on repeat. And for all of these systems, you can use also Zemers. Zemers is the e-commerce infrastructure behind your creator business. It's the platform that we created for our customers to help them monetize and scale. In Zemers, you can have the delivery, like courses, community, and more. You have the monetization, where you create products with different tiers, with the different options. Then you present them. You have landing pages to present your products, and all you need to do is to promote them. And Zemers will help you also with the promotion, because you will have all the statistics, all the analytics that will help you to make better decision based on real data. All these 4 stages are the 4-stage framework, the high ticket legacy, the architect strategy, legacy offer, authority engine, and circular system. If you recognize yourself in everything you've seen so far and you are ready to build an online business that lasts, the high ticket legacy program is built for you. The spots are limited. I only work with experts who are ready to build seriously. And if you are one of them, apply now and I'll tell you if it's a fit. All you need to do is to fill out the application form. If you are interested in the high ticket legacy program, I will review it personally. I'll get to you back within 24 hours So even if let's say you're not a good fit, I'm gonna tell you. So don't worry about that. And if you are a good fit, we will schedule a call. We will get in touch. We will know each other. And it's risk free. I mean, you have nothing to lose in that call. You don't have to spend any money. It's just a discussion where we talk about your business, about what you've been through, about what you are dealing with right now, and I'm going to tell you how I'm going to help you if I know that I can help you. So if you're interested into joining this program, or at least have a quick call and learn more about it, the link is below this video. So that's pretty much it about the high ticket legacy framework. It's a 4-stage framework, as you saw. And coming back to the problems that we started with in the beginning, with a clear framework that you will follow, and with a third party perspective like a mentor, coach, consultant, it's going to be more easy to you to move the needle. It's not only you alone working in your business, you will have a partner that will help you to achieve results faster, slower, in your rhythm. It doesn't matter. At least you will make progress. And if you're not asking for help and you are trying to do everything by yourself, it's going to take longer. Just think about the time, energy, and money that you will spend until you will find out a way that works for you. I mean, you can spend the time. If you have that time, you can spend that money. But in most cases, it's easier to just get help, That's what I did. I also got mentors. I'm still having mentors. I'm still going to trainings. I'm still developing myself. I'm still working on myself every day. And this is what entrepreneurship is about. It's not just you will find a magic formula that will help you in your business and you will make millions. It's nothing like that. But at least the journey is going to be better. And you will find beauty in all this clarity that you will gain. It's up to you who do you choose to work to. But if you choose to work with me and my team, we are not going to let you down.